My God! The Golden State Warriors just made history by signing not one, but two Filipino stars, Rhenz Abando and Kai Sotto. This shocking move has sent fans into a frenzy across the globe, especially in the Philippines, where basketball passion runs deep. With Abando's explosive athleticism and Sotto's towering presence, the Warriors are adding fresh, international firepower to their roster. Could this be a strategic shift toward a new global identity for the franchise? How will these two fit alongside Curry and the rest of the squad? And is this just the beginning of something even bigger? Get ready, the entire NBA is watching, and this bold decision might just rewrite the Warriors' future forever. The basketball world is buzzing, and not just in San Francisco. The Golden State Warriors, a team already legendary for revolutionizing the modern NBA with their dynasty run and iconic shooting culture, have reportedly taken a bold and strategic step forward by signing two of the Philippines' most promising basketball stars, Kai Sotto and Rhenz Abando. While these names might not yet be household terms in the United States, they are absolute phenoms in Southeast Asia, and their arrival in Golden State is nothing short of monumental. Let's start with the towering presence of Kai Sotto. At 7'3", he's not just another big man. He's a symbol. A beacon of hope for an entire nation that has dreamed of seeing one of their own shine on the biggest basketball stage in the world. This signing marks more than just a roster addition, it represents a generational moment for Filipino basketball. Kai Sotto has been on the radar of scouts, fans, and international analysts for years now. Born in Las Piñas, Metro Manila, Kai grew up in a basketball-obsessed family and quickly gained attention for his size and natural feel for the game. Unlike many towering bigs who rely solely on their physical gifts, Sotto has shown flashes of modern skills. He can stretch the floor, block shots, and even pass well out of the post. Those attributes became clear during his stint with the Adelaide 36ers in Australia's NBL and later with the Hiroshima Dragonflies in Japan's B-League. Now, imagine the reaction when reports emerged that Sotto had officially inked a deal with the Golden State Warriors. Across Filipino social media, news outlets, and fan groups, the hype was real because for many, this isn't just about basketball. It's about representation. It's about validation. It's about a Filipino kid making it into the league not just to wave towels on the bench but to potentially earn a real shot at NBA minutes. That said, expectations must be kept in check. Sotto is still very much a developmental prospect. At just 22 years old, he remains raw. He needs time to adjust to NBA-level speed, physicality, and spacing. That's where Golden State's brilliant developmental system comes into play. With access to the Warriors' G-League affiliate, the Santa Cruz Warriors, Kai will have the perfect sandbox to refine his game without the pressure of nightly NBA matchups. He'll be surrounded by elite trainers, smart coaches, and a basketball culture built around growth and long-term success. It's not hard to envision a future where Kai evolves into a unique stretch 5 option off the bench, possibly even more. But he's not alone in this journey. Alongside him is Rhenz Abando, another rising Filipino star, whose path to the NBA has been more unconventional but no less inspiring. Rhenz may not have Kai's height, but he brings something just as exciting: energy, versatility, and highlight reel athleticism. Abando made his name first in the collegiate scene in the Philippines, and then elevated his game to international competition with Anyang KGC in South Korea's KBL. There, he gained attention not only for his dunking ability, but for his willingness to play both ends of the floor. A true two-way player in the making, Rhenz has proven he can shoot from range, slash to the basket, and defend multiple positions. His hustle and physicality make him a potential fan favorite, especially in a system like Steve Kerr's, which thrives on movement, switching, and role flexibility. Reports indicate that Abando has joined the Warriors on a training deal, possibly on an Exhibit 10 contract or as a summer league participant. While that might not sound as glamorous as a guaranteed contract, insiders know that it's a critical first step for many aspiring NBA players. Just think about how guys like Alex Caruso or even Kendrick Nunn started out. The Exhibit 10 route gives Abando a foot in the door, and once he's in the building, his performance will speak for itself. It's important to remember that both these signings are not just basketball decisions, they're also smart strategic moves for the Warriors franchise as a whole. Golden State has long understood the power of global branding. Their dynasty years with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green transformed them into a global phenomenon. By tapping into the Southeast Asian market, specifically the Philippines, which boasts one of the most passionate basketball fanbases on the planet, the Warriors are expanding their cultural reach in a significant way. We've seen similar moves before. Yao Ming's arrival in the NBA turned millions of Chinese fans into devoted followers of the Houston Rockets. Rui Hachimura's NBA presence sparked enormous enthusiasm in Japan. And now, Kai Sotto and Rhenz Abando could play a similar role for Filipino fans. The ripple effect could be massive: merchandise sales, streaming numbers, and a new generation of Warriors fans born from national pride and connection. But from a basketball standpoint, let's break this down even further. What could these players actually bring to the Warriors? Starting with Kai Sotto, his sheer size alone is a game changer. At 7'3", he immediately becomes one of the tallest players in the entire NBA. Golden State hasn't had that kind of length on their roster in a long time. And while his foot speed and mobility still need work, his instincts as a shot blocker and help defender could offer Kerr's system a unique asset, especially in spot minutes against bigger lineups. If Kai can develop a consistent mid-range jumper or even stretch out to the three-point line, his offensive versatility would perfectly complement the Warriors' pass-heavy, floor-spacing offense. Now let's consider Rhenz Abando. He's got that classic glue guy profile, someone who may not dominate the stat sheet but makes winning plays. His ability to cut, rebound, defend on the perimeter, and finish in transition fits well within Golden State's second unit structure. The team has lacked that kind of youthful spark in recent seasons, and if Abando can show reliability in his jumper, he could become a valuable rotational piece or even a two-way contract success story. His athleticism also makes him a potential candidate for special defensive assignments or energy shifts when the team needs a jolt. But here's the other angle that makes this story so fascinating: the human one. These aren't just names on a spreadsheet. They're young men who have carried the hopes and dreams of an entire nation. Kai Sotto has faced relentless pressure from Filipino fans and critics alike, many of whom saw him as the chosen one to finally make it big in the NBA. Every game, every interview, every overseas stint has come with scrutiny. For him to finally be in a Warriors jersey, even on a developmental track, is a milestone that deserves massive respect. Rhenz Abando's journey has been more underdog in nature. Underrated, overlooked at times, but never outworked. His hustle and story of grit resonate deeply with Filipino fans who see in him the classic warrior spirit. The fact that both these players are now under the umbrella of a team like Golden State, known for its player development, championship culture, and global appeal, is poetic in its own way.